Hi and welcome to EDCI 562. I'm the instructor, Dr. Fran Crochet. This is analysis of reading difficulties, and I'm going to go over the syllabus to aid in clarification. We have the College of Education Conceptual Framework, which is responsible leaders engaging in professional practice, and as well as we have the relationship of this course to the conceptual framework, which you can read. The text we're going to be using is the Diagnostic of Teaching of Reading by Barbara Walker. We're also going to be using the same text for those individuals who are enrolled in the July course of EDCI 569. The other textbook that you're going to need is the QRI 5, which is the Quality Reading Inventory 5 by Leslie and Caldwell. This book is what you're going to administer to a student that you select. It does need to be a student that can actually read. The textbook has a CD at the back where you can print the word list and the passages as well as the forms to score them on. Or inside the textbook they have the pages which you can just go to a copier and copy. I will have another Snagit on just administering the QRI 5, as well as I have Prezi presentations, PowerPoints, word list. Word list is PowerPoints, and word list in the paper format. According to the university statements, if you have a documented disability, you need to register with the Office of Disability Services and then provide me with whatever accommodations and modifications you need to be successful in the course. We will be adhering to the academic integrity for this course, especially since it's online. If you do have any appeals or grievances with your academic grade, you need to go to the Section 5 of the Code of Student Conduct at the link provided on the syllabus. Let's jump to our course requirements. One of the things that you're going to be required to do is to do 5 quick reviews on assessments that are hopefully available to you. If you're in the Thibodeau area, you may come to Nichols and check them out of the LRC. At the end of the syllabus, I have a list of the assessments that we have available in the LRC. The list is also for those individuals who cannot come to Nichols. It's just not feasible. And you can look at this and see what type of assessments I'm referencing or referring to. And please get with your pupil appraisal office, your educational diagnostician, school psychologist about being able to review these assessments. I need you to pick 5 and do a quick review where you simply answer the 4 questions. You will pick one of these 5 and administer to the student that you also administer the QRI to. You're going to do a test critique on the one of the 5 quick reviews that you decide to administer to your student. I have a detailed description of what the test critique should involve. I'm asking you to create a diagnostic case report. You will also conduct a peer review of someone else's diagnostic case report. In completing the diagnostic case report, you will need to have a section with the background information about the student that you're going to be assessing. You will obtain the background information through interviews with the parent, with the student, perhaps with a teacher if the one is available, and perhaps, if available, the records, of course with permission from the parent. When you're doing the background information, you need to look and see what kinds of information do you think contribute to the child's success or failures in reading. Are there health issues, physical issues, emotional issues, attitude issues? What type of education have they had and have they been successful or not? Are there any cultural or social economic factors that you think might contribute to the child's success or failures in reading? You're going to have the diagnostic in the results section. You will administer the QRI 5 and you will have all of the information that you have obtained from the QRI 5. Before you give the QRI 5, I highly recommend you look at some of the PowerPoints, and there's a wonderful, helpful checklist that should help you to be very successful in administering it as well. You must pick one other assessment. It's one from your 5 quick reviews and administer it as well. The next section should have all of your conclusions about your students' strengths and their weaknesses. And when you're looking at their strengths and weaknesses, you need to take into consideration the child's age and development. And then you address the necessary components. Concepts of print may not be addressed by everyone. That would be an early literacy child. Having to do with, do they know how to hold the book correctly? Do they know the front of the book, the back of the book? Do they know we read from left to right? Where a sentence starts, where a sentence ends? Phonemic awareness should be mastered by the 2nd grade, though we know that's not always true, but how are they in oral manipulation of sounds? Can they segment words? The word is go, segment go, g, o. Can they blend words? I give them sounds and I expect them to blend them into the word. Sl, I, p, slip. Can they substitute sounds? The word is book. Take off the p, b, and put a l to make the word look. Phonics. Do they know vowel sounds? Do they know vowel teams, vowel digraphs, consonant blends, consonant digraphs, morphemic analysis? Vocabulary. How are they with their vocabulary? Are they on grade level? When you give the QRI 5, you will determine the student's independent instructional and frustration level on the word list. Is it on their appropriate grade level? You'll identify their comprehension. The QRI 5 addresses comprehension at the retail level, which is unaided recall. And then you have questions that you ask. And there are literal questions as well as inferential questions. Is a child better in one or the other? When you're doing the QRI 5, you will need to pay attention to the child's ability to be fluent. Do they have the right intonation, pitch, phrasing, fluency, speed? Are they critical thinkers and able to do inferential? And what about their writing skills? You're going to complete a peer review. I have a document on Moodle stating who is reviewing whom's diagnostic report. It's worth 60 points. I have the areas in which you're going to review regarding the student's report form. You must address each of the required components. I'm also asking that you complete phonics activities and an assessment. There are some video clips that are available for you to watch regarding letters and sounds, multiple spellings, generalizations, and syllable types. You have a phonics activity 1, phonics activity 2, and then an exam on the phonics. The phonics exam is at the very bottom of Moodle. All assignments will be graded according to content, grammar and usage, punctuation, spelling, and neatness. All assignments must be submitted at the scheduled time. It must be placed on Moodle by that deadline. Anything may be submitted early. The due date is the last point at which it can be submitted. Only for life-threatening exceptions will I allow someone to submit something late. There's the point value. Diagnostic case report, 150. That includes the scoring of the QRI 5 and the administering of it. You have 5 quick reviews. They're each worth 10 points for a total of 50 points. One of those quick reviews will be administered, one test for 100 points. You're going to do a peer review of another student in the class, this case report. That's 60 points. So far, phonics activity A is worth 90 points. Phonics activity B is 36, and the exam is yet to be determined. There are the course objectives, which you can read over. Here is the test critique, where you will administer one of the tests from your 5 quick reviews, and I'll go over that at another time. Here is the rubric where I will evaluate your test critique. This is the format which you're expected to follow for your 5 quick reviews answering these 4 questions. And then here's the diagnostic case study report, which I will go over in detail at another time. Here are the available instruments, assessment instruments that we have at Nichols. So if you are in the area, you may come to the LRC, see Miss Mary Claymore, and you may check them out. You need 5 of them. If you're not in this area, please take a look at this list and see if you can acquire 5 of them from someone in your district or area, whether it be the diagnostician, the educational diagnostician, your school psychologist, whoever does the assessments. I'm asking you to pick 1 through 23. We do have the analytical reading inventory, but we're giving the informal reading inventory, the qualitative reading inventory, so I'm asking you to pick from 1 to 23 for your assessment. I hope this information has been helpful, and good luck. Thank you.